I thought about playing one of two other games as well. I might. I kind of want to just do Monster Train, though. It's just I don't think I'm going to dedicate enough time. I'm too tired to continue my game project, so... Alright. As I'm about to get started, and while nobody's listening, I just want to shout out to the Void. Just really, really fast. Or those of you who just clicked in. Can we just agree that Microsoft's customer service is absolute garbage? I can't log into my accounts because the secondary email address doesn't exist no more. So what do they need me to do? They need me to log in and retrieve an email from the email address that doesn't exist anymore. And there's no way to contact a human being. But yeah, it's just... There's no reason. Alrighty. Dimensional challenge. Lazarus League banished? Banished under Legion. Oh no, right. Big Chungus. Norwood 10 in its sap. All units gain multi-strike. Enemy units enter with Spikes 1. Enemy units gain Spikes 3 when they move. Ugh. I don't like that. I don't like that at all. Why don't we... Oh, right. This one's the math one that I lost. We'll try that one again later. At the start of battle, apply Fragile and damage shield 2 to your pyre. Ew. Ascend friendly units at the end of each turn. I hate that. Restore 5 health to all units after combat. Hellhorned banished? All units. I'm pretty certain that means enemies as well. All units gain plus 5 attack, plus 10 health. Your pyre gains 10 attack. Your champion is randomly replaced with one. Yeah, this one... I want to do this one just so that way I can go onwards, but... What did Microsoft do this time? Oh, I was trying to log in so I can, you know, get my Unity set back up again to work on a game project. But I can't log into my account because it's locked out because I forgot the password. Because it's one of, you know, 6, which is one too many attempts. So... The email address, in order to get it back, doesn't exist anymore. So, my account for one email can't be used because a different email address doesn't exist as a backup. I don't know if you see the flaw here, but yeah, Microsoft sucks. Alrighty, Wing Gift Spirit! Once per battle, select your heart to restore the front friendly units on all floors to full health. We will definitely be using that. Vent? Oh man, I'm sure I'm venting alright. I think the game's trying to tell me something. Alright, 5 damage to enemy units. That's actually really good. Penitent's Blood Suit. Shift, take 30 damage. This is a great boss killer. We only really need one, though. Demon Fiend. Gain Trample. Costs 4 Ember, though. But, much more plausible now. Alrighty, what are we working with? Talos and Titan's Bane. So we're not even dealing with our Hellhorned unit. Yeah, remember there's support selects, but brother got his account stolen recently and couldn't get back because their Hummin support insisted on a form Story would respond to. Well, yeah, no, it doesn't. Well, we don't have Frostbite Synergy. Ability Rune Speak. Cooldown 3, draw a damage spell and grant it plus 5 damages. And on strike, apply spell weakness 1. I can work with that. There's a piece of equipment. didn't, and now he lost Minecraft, Sea of Thieves, and the account overall. Yeah, no, Microsoft is garbage. Every now and then it reminds me I should probably try Linux. Equipment. We're going to want Swift Steel Dagger. This, I think, is going to be very vital for our deck. Did you just say Hummin support? Yeah, that's what I said, Hummin. I said exactly what you said. At the end of battle, the front friendly unit on each floor permanently gains 6 health. That is a beautiful artifact to gain right at the start. That's a lot of potential damage, though. Yeah, because these no longer do 3 are 3 and 1. They're 8-11. I ain't gonna lie. Like, even though we're on Covenant rank 5, so we still have the Vengeful Shards. Okay. I was going to say, Covenant rank 1, this could still be dangerous. But we have no way of getting Sweep. Now, Demon Fiend can deal with the top floor just fine. We have 4 Embers, so I can't place any Train Stewards in front to tank the damage for Tethys Titan's Bane. At the end of battle, the front friendly unit on each floor permanently gains 6 health. I want that. I want that real bad. Good night, Cholito. Man, I don't even know if I can do this. Yeah, because these torches do nothing. Vince can. The issue is I also have these torches that makes Tethys Titan's Bane really bad. Draw damage, trail, grab it at plus 5 magic power, because it's not enough to deal with 1 health units. Maybe I should have gone with the Frost Spike. Resolve, apply Valor 2 to friendly units. Talos, we're going to want on the top floor. Why don't we just set everything up so that way... We'll put them on the bottom floor just to try the best we can. Yeah, so there's all those units. Yeah, that does me no good. Spear Steward! We're gonna inspire this top floor. Once per battle, select the heart to restore the front friendly units on all floors to full health. Yeah. Not yet. We're gonna take 1 point of damage here. Goodness. Let's take a little less damage here. See, like, these 3 spells can't even kill something, which is lousy. We'll do the best we can. 1, 2, and that's it. Goodbye. Alright, so he's dead. And fully heal, please. Thank you. It's a lot better. We'll do all our 0 damage. This one's actually going to be a tricky challenge. Well, that's a kill. Better than nothing. Try to start getting as much damage on you as possible. Alright, that's 30. Let's go ahead and just get as much Valor here as possible. Alrighty. No reason to take damage. And there we go. So Demon Fiend is going to gain a little bit of health. That's good. Not bad. Fortified Pauldrons. Armor 6, resolve, gain armor 6. Triggers after combat. I guess the question is which one triggers first, Valor or the armor? Hornbreak. Dang, barely can't even kill what I need it to kill. Welder Helpers, and apply to armor 20 to the front friendly unit. I mean... yeah. Ooh, enchant gain quick. Remember what I was saying? That all I need is quick. Yeah. Also cleave. I mean, cleave Demon Fiend on clears pretty much everything. Let's use the Warbler. I want to have fun with that. And get ourselves another Hellhorned unit. Let's check what we got. Woo! Titanite! Oh, and Smidgestone? Possibility. I don't need another Demon Fiend. Especially since this one has extra health. Yeah, it does. Steelworker is going to be fine. And... yeah, we'll just do Smidgestone. Sounds good to me. That's all of my money. So we have our unit in case the event's nice. In case the event next floor is good enough. We'll see. So the whole goal here... dang! Extra damages. Ooh! Means less damage on the Demon Fiend. It's actually really good. Come on. Ah, dang it. Excellent. You can go there. Triggers when attacking. We'll put you there. So the goal is I want to find the upbeat Warbler. I mean, it would have been better with Steelworker. Yeah, it would have been better with Steelworker. Oh well. Not the end of the world. So she's going to continue to do her own thing. A brief respite. I'd rather the Steelworker get the extra health. Might as well go to something. So if I have to throw her on the bottom floor in order to win, we will. We don't even have to. So we're going to make sure that the units we want get the extra health, thanks to the Martyr's Signet. That's really good. That's plus 18 health right there, permanently. I've got a little cough that just won't go away. Hidden Passage. I could ascend. But, like, what would we be ascending? Try to stack everything on one floor? I mean, I could, but, like, I already have my damage spells. It doesn't do what I would need it to do. Shield of Wingif? Shield of Wingif is great because it allows us to... Actually, that's, like, really good. No, that's like, insanely good. Alright. Celestial Alcove, because there's no equipment that I would want to be duplicating like 5 times, so...
A gremlin scurries across the rail, lugging a suspicious sack of items. You recognize some items as belonging to the clans of Awoken, Pyreborn, and Underlegion. The gremlin quickly gathers the items back into his sack.
Look, I'll return these, but if you keep quiet, I'll even give you something for your troubles. What did you say?
Which clan's belongings do you take from the gremlin?
So the Awoken is nice. It gives us regen. Underlegion's good because it allows us to proliferate potentially. So let's just... Mind you, these are all consume cards. Consume! Oh, that's consume. Consume! For the Pyreborn. So these are all the cards. Brain Spike, reduce cooldown by X. That's okay for our champion to be able to try to get... It also would be good for money. Lava Flow, apply Pyre Gel. Okay, it'll increase the damage on bosses, I guess. Soldier of Fortune. It's really, really good because we do have a unit we are trying to get. So that's a good card. Consume, gain 3 Dragon Eggs. Your Pyre takes 8 damage. Sure. Not terrible. Notice, mind you, it's probably not going to be one of these uncommon ones. Pyre Cast, Pyre Gel 10, meh. Consume, reduce the cooldown timer by 1. Great for our champion. Payoff. Consume, restore 2 Pyre health for useless. Alchemy, consume, gain 2. Alright, so there are 2 of these that are absolutely useless. Propagate 2, great. Draw +1, and then another +1, great. Apply Sap 2. Not great, but it's okay, I guess. Consume, sacrifice a fungi. So this is useless. Great. Great. Unearthed treasures, good. Propagate 4. Yeah, but we're not applying anything to the enemy for spell weakness. So it's cute, but it's not going to do anything with our run currently. Deadly variance, applied decay equals 5x sap. We don't apply sap. Spawn 1, more for each card in your consume pile. And we got even more. Decay 8, sap 2. That's really good. This is really good. Spawning pods, it could be okay. Consumed, apply consumed and -1 to all spells in your deck. Not great, because we don't have the synergy. Consume, spawn 3, apply armor, funk, yeah. And then last but not least is the Awoken. Draw X and -1 each of those cards. Cannot draw additional cards this turn. So they nerfed the Awoken's Rail Spike so that way you can't just draw infinitely for the rest of the turn, which is dumb, but okay. I understand they're getting rid of infinites, but yeah, alright. Pyre Grow. Consume, draw -2 next turn, but +1 for the rest of the battle. Fun fact, they were trying to turn this into a room, but it didn't feel good, so. Channel Song, consume, draw a unit, so that's also good. So good, good, good. Draw +3 next turn, good. 3 stings with what I'm doing, really good. Apply Spikes 10, really good. Regen 4 and 4 health, really good. And quick. Awoken's the only one that can't go wrong with. It's probably the worst one we could have gotten. Oh well.
The gremlin gives you the item. You try to push them to give you the rest. And after some negotiating, the gremlin offers you to take another item. Pyreborn.
Dang. Well, might as well. We get the last one? Heck yeah. We now have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 different clans in our deck. Let's see if I can find a way to get like the last 4. That'd be amazing. Alrighty, Strike, apply Valor 2 to friendly units. Yeah, that's really good. Spell Sanctum. That is really good. But I can't use it. Well, I mean I can. Tell you what. Do we... Because we got 2 rares here. Spell Sanctum would allow me to do everything I would want to do on a floor, probably my bottom floor. But I also am probably going to be getting more Embers anyways, just because of Demon Fiend. I'd like to play more than just Demon Fiend during the startup phase, so... I don't think Spell Sanctum's the correct thing to get. I think we get Everlasting Light and reroll. Right? Both of these are great. The Enchanted Chamber is pretty good. I'm literally 5 short, though. I didn't expect to get 2 great things. See, Meat Shield's really good because I can go combine it with Shield of Wingift later. And that's probably all we need for that. I also really like the Enchanted Chamber. The Enchanted Chamber makes my potential plan with Tethy's Titan's Bane even better. I think we go ahead and take the Meat Shield. Unfortunately, we're still short on money. There's just a lot. We've also got a lot of cards in our deck, so I should really start to focus everything down.
Steelworker.
Alright, that's fine. They just killed themselves. Yeah, it works for me, I guess. I mean, here, go ahead and do that. I'd rather take 1 less damage. Here, 1 extra damage there. Come on, I need my quick guy. Yeah, Meat Shield. That is unfortunate. We'll give it to you. If I don't need to, let's try to keep Talos on that top floor. And there's the Upbeat Warbler. Get this out of the deck. Put you here so you can start healing. There we go. Alrighty. Dang. Let's try to keep Talos on the top floor, because pretty certain he just dies here. And there you go. You can go in the front right there. No reason not to. Talos might as well get the extra health, because... Shame. Yep. And then he kills himself. Death Metal Hymnist? Enchant, gain multi-strike 1. Oh. I think we just take Blood-Soaked Arena. Do I even need any of these? I don't think I do. Because right now, what I really want to do is Demon Fiend with Steelworker, with Upbeat, with Tethys, then Talos join the floor. I mean, I can take a Rail Beater, I guess. And I really want to go ahead and grab Hell's Flame. What? Just... Oh, right. Talos gains a random upgrade. Reply Valor 4 to friendly units. We're not even using that correctly. Duplicate? Yeah, I think we just go over here for... Well, because what are we duplicating? Not gonna lie, I can't think of much that I would want to duplicate here. There's nothing here that just screams, duplicate me. In order to just win the game. Like, unfortunately, all the consume cards we got were just mediocre. So, none of those are that amazing. What I can do is, I guess I could duplicate Upbeat Warbler. So that we were more likely to draw it. Here, let's also... I mean, hold Alt, Conduit. I think I actually just take Conduit here. All right. Multi-strike on Upbeat Warbler, and let's get plus 20 health on Rail Beater. Reroll. Ooh, Dualism. Does nothing. Dualism on the Steelworker? Oh well. Strength Stone on Upbeat Warbler. Oh, we can still, though. Yeah, that works for me. And then duplicate the Upbeat Warbler, just so we're more likely to draw it. Because it's not a banner unit, so we won't be able to start off with it ever. We're at the mercy of drawing it in our 35-card deck. Titan Skin 4 with all the... This is probably a mistake. Sap 3 to your units. Oh no, he kills himself. We're fine. Alright, Dualism. Dang. Yeah, let's Rune Speak. Yeah. Should be fine. There you go. Upbeat Warbler. Throw you in the back. Everybody now is quick. Everlasting Light. Inspire. That's not good. Oh no, not the collector. I wanted that. There we go. So now we got the collector. Honestly, I'd rather you just not take damage. Alright. Boom. Boom. Alright, we're doing okay, but I am getting a little bit worried about the late game scaling, so...
We are all meant for the void.
Alright, we're gonna continue to try to keep her up there. If we have to shift her, we will. But the whole goal is... Oh, he doesn't get quick. Oh, that's lousy. There you go. But the goal is for her to get that max health as much as possible. Perfect. And heal. So, again, we don't have to shift her down. I mean, we're doing okay on this fight, but I'm not gonna lie, I am a little bit nervous about the late game. I'm not seeing the late game scaling right now. We have a lot of things that are trying to scale, but... Ooh, Inferno. I don't need it. Our deck is already really thick. Deal damage to the friendly unit equal to 3 times this friendly unit's health and armor. Okay. Sure, why not? Ooh, another duplicate. And spells. Yeah, and I don't think we need to improve our creatures anymore. What creatures am I improving? Rail Beater doesn't need it. If anything, health. Well, I guess multi-strike, dualism, steelworker. What would I give him? But yeah, it's just those 2 creatures. It would have been great to remove stuff, but eh. Intrinsic. What do I want to start the fight off with? I would like to start the fight off with Deadly Plunge. -2 consume. You know what? Plus 20 magic power consume would be great on a torch. I don't think we apply holdover to any of this. No. So... Because it doesn't... We don't do enough damage with our spells, so... Spell chain. Ooh. Spell chain is nice. It would have been nice to have the remove consume, but spell chain is good too, I guess. And more magic power. I'm gonna give that to Event. No, we don't need it on a... Yeah, we'll give it to Event. Alright, then duplicate. What needs duplication? There's nothing in this deck that specifically needs to be duplicated. Again, I could duplicate Upbeat Warbler. There's nothing wrong with me duplicating Upbeat Warbler here. I could also duplicate Demon Fiend, and then just play it on a different floor. It's not that great. I mean, it's okay. But he doesn't win me the entire game just because of existing. Upbeat Warbler... We really need to draw it as soon as possible. So we're gonna... You know, I shouldn't have duplicate. I should have...
Ooh. A colorful vortex hurls the train towards a vast, empty space filled with nothing except a deck of cards. A strange face emerges. It's Jimbo, the Joker. The Joker presents you with 3 cards and exclaims, "Which Joker do you take?" Patrikios, at the start of battle, gained a calcified ember that converts to excavated ember after not playing it once. Or pick Yorick, when a card with consume is played, gain 25 gold. Or Gross Mikkel, non-champion friendly units gain plus 10 damages at the end of combat on all floors. 10% chance for this artifact to be destroyed.
Heck yeah. Cool. So all of our guys hit really hard. Draw 1 less each turn. It's fine. I mean, that's the whole reason why we duplicated all those units, right? That way it don't matter. Yeah, I need to get rid of all these other units I'm not using. Dang! Here, let's do this, just so that way it's 1 less card in the deck for us to not draw. Hey, Upbeat Warbler, there he is. Okay, so he's still at full health.
Blood-soaked arena.
Inspire. Get rid of you. Yep, that's fine. My main goal is to start knocking these units out in a safe manner. Okay. So units are starting to bleed through. I mean, we're still doing fine on health, so I don't need to be using the train's ability of granting us more health. We also did lose quite a bit of attack. A brief respite. There we go. Phew. There we go, Titan Skin. And let's just heal everybody up. Alright, cool. So again, we have 3 units that are gaining even more health. Beautiful. So the best part about that is our scaling is okay. So maybe it's not as terrible as I was thinking. Piercing, deal 3 damages, apply armor 20. Ascend, apply dazed 2. I mean, if I can get holdover and like -1 on tiresome climb, that's pretty good, but man, I got so many cards I gotta just start getting rid of. I'm gonna go ahead and grab tiresome climb. Descend, apply melee weakness 3. Valor 2 and damage shield 1 are friendly. We don't need any of this. Maybe we do. I don't think we do, though. Rooms. Let's go ahead and get that equipment merged and made. Inferno room? Alright, we're gonna go ahead and merge Shield of Wingif with the Meat Shield. Excellent. Yep. And then Inferno Room is okay, but we really actually don't need that. Friendly units advance on strike, that does nothing for us. So we're just gonna reroll. Ooh, Iron Tongue. Nothing really. Alright, let's start removing cards. Gotta get rid of these Shield Stewards. I'm sorry, but you are the weakest link. Goodbye. Spear Stewards at least still can serve a purpose, whereas these torches are literally just eating space in my deck.
The pungent smell of rot and chemicals hits your senses as strong as any strike. From behind the soft glow from illuminated formaldehyde tubes, a plague doctor slithers forward.
Perhaps a hellhorn such as yourself might be better by letting me tinker a little with your equipment.
Do you want to partake in an experiment?
Yes, graft and equipment from your deck onto your unit. Demon Fiend with the merged equipment.
You choose to see what happens when you combine two things onto one. The plague doctor lets out a maniacal laugh.
Very, very good. Come back sometime. I have more experiments I'd like to conduct.
Beautiful. So not only did we just get one card, we got our merged equipment merged onto the Demon Fiend. 125 health. This Demon Fiend is about to absolutely destroy everything. And I'm loving it. Ba-da-ba-ba-ba. Maybe I should have bought the room to silence enemies. Maybe. Yeah, I probably should have. Oh well. You know what? Just get it out of the deck. Continue to draw through my things. He's about to gain a lot of valor. Ooh, Tethys is gaining a lot of stacks of valor. It's true, I guess it goes to Tethys. Chance of Chamber right here. Upbeat Warbler. Oh, I should have put it right here in the front, just in case. Draw and get this card out of there. Start going through the deck a little faster. Doesn't really matter. At this point, the deck's nearly just playing itself. Which is a good state for it to be in. Oh no! I lost my banana! No! How could you? My banana. I needed that. Alrighty. Yeah, you ain't lasting around much longer. Go ahead and heal everybody up. But again, like, might as well let everyone keep getting their max health. Sorry that your banana's split. Yep. Ain't that a shame. And even more max health. Eagle Heart, advance, apply Valor 5 to a friendly unit, then it attacks immediately. I mean, it would literally be to just give more Valor to Demon Fiend. It's not terrible. I think at this point, we're barely being able to play everything as it is. So Limbo Solace, draw more cards. Got a little cough, I'm sorry.
You find yourself once again in a colorful vortex. A familiar face emerges from the expanse. It's Jimbo, the Joker. The deck of cards is gone, and instead the Joker deals you a single card. Do you take the Joker's card? The Cavendish! Non-champion friendly units gain 3 times their base attack. At the end of combat, on all floors, a 1% chance for this artifact to be destroyed.
That's really good. I think that's the run right there. I don't know if there's any equipment I necessarily need to merge. I gotta attempt to find something like what am I doing with the spells? Actually, we got a lot to do with spells, and we want to remove cards. So let's go ahead and remove the stuff that I'm just not gonna use. Get rid of these torches. Get rid of the stuff I don't want. I don't know why. That cough just exists and it doesn't want to go away to the point it actually hurts. I'm probably just dying. Alrighty. What else do I want to start the game off with? Tiresome Climb? We don't even need the healing at this point. Consume with the torch. Dazed 4, that's... I'll go ahead and grab that to vent more frustrations. Toby, you're not allowed to die. You signed a contract. Did I? Front non-boss enemy... It's fine. It's called a marriage certificate. It's until death do us part. It doesn't mean I'm not allowed to die. Draw that. Well, this is basically just a bottom side floor clear train. Wow, he's sneaking past. It's because of these shield guys. These shield bros. I'm not your buddy, Fwen. I do want him to die, though. I really don't like the idea of him existing, so let's go through the extra effort to unsubscribe them from life. That's a lot right there. I'd rather just not take damage. Yeah, sounds good to me. We are unfortunately getting corruption on our guy, though. One, two. Seems good to me. Unfortunately for them, they did not sign a contract right. I mean, we don't actually want to be playing spells here, so let's just heal everybody up, and since they're all dying, I guess we'll just end the turn right there. Honestly, we're probably going the route that allows us just to remove the most cards, just to make our deck the most consistent possible. Ooh, apply Rage 6 and Armor 10. I could also grab Branding Right for extra armor. None of these really just help me win, though. Ooh, actually... 'Tis but a lie. Branding Right combos with the Tethys Titan's Bane because it costs 1 less. So I could just apply 20 armor to the Demon Fiend. But, I don't think that really matters. I think we just skip here. It's not like anything here... we'll grab Benediction. It's not like anything there is going to just say, hey, if I go and grab this, we just win the game. Rage... none of those. Friendly units gain +3 on Slay. Enter with Rage 3. Not terrible. But not good either. That's actually alright. I think we actually Deadly Plunge. I wish I had enough for to properly spell chain that. We don't have enough to grab a holdover, so we're just gonna spell chain the Tiresome Climb. -2 consume. No. Get rid of a card that way. How many cards do we have left? Card type. Alrighty, because in theory, I get to play all of my creatures. So I got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9 cards cycling through the decks. So of course, we're gonna go ahead and just we're gonna get rid of these Inspires. These Inspires are honestly not very inspiring. Alrighty, and we'll see how things go. We have our game plan. Did I go ahead and play Talos on the... I think we go ahead and play Talos here, so that way she doesn't gain corruption. So the whole goal is to pump up... There we go. Because we no longer need you to, like, not take damages and whatnot. Talos can fly to a different floor! Get more cards out of the deck. There you go. Even more Valor. Get rid of that. Get rid of this. Consume! Consume! And unfortunately, I wasn't able to play the Gooey Flask. It's fine. Seraph is still stunned, so we're dazed. He's dazed for days! That's at least the goal. I don't even know if Seraph's gonna be allowed to attack. I don't think I'm gonna allow it. Oh, never mind. He gets to attack. If I played my cards differently, I might have been able to make it where he never got to, but it's not the end of the world. Now Seraph should be going to the bottom floor, and hopefully... Well, ain't that a shame. Vent. That is a lot of... That's a lot of corruption. 76? Alright, well, first off, stop attacking. And I mean it, stop attacking. I mean, he still takes half damage because of the Titanite. So he's at 88, but he only takes 44 when it comes to that. So he's not even losing all of his armor. Two more waves. At this point, I mean... I could almost test the idea of just spamming skip turn, and then we just win. Still dazed. Yeah, he's gaining 64 armor back, so he's... Yeah, I can't tiresome climb or else he, kind of hurts. Alright, we take 1 point of damage, I guess. It's not the end of the world. But that is the end of the run. Wow, strong deck. Too bad it's only for a, one of those little dimensional portal ones. But that was fun to be playing with 2 champions.
Hellhorde, level up, unlocking, Transcendem. When played, repeats all summon effects triggered so far this battle. Hell yeah.
We just need 2 more. Yeah, that was a lot of fun. Upbeat Warblers. Oh, he got the +8 because he was on the top floor, so he got an additional 6 health. So how much did he end with? 133 max health. I mean, and he takes half damage, and when he is dealt damage, he revenges and deals damage equal to his health. It's okay, I guess. I mean, it wasn't insta-killing everything, though, so it wasn't good enough on its own. Alrighty. On to a real run. Ooh. Underlegion Stygian Guard. Both of them as the Exiled Clan. Decay to Frostbite. Ooh, a Frostbite Decay build? That honestly sounds like fun. Count me in. Incant spawn 1. Ability Man-Eating. Cooldown 1, apply Sap Tune to K5 to a unit. DLC allowing us to use 2 champions in a run win. I mean, as long as you add it as one of the extra abilities in a fight, I can always do that. It's just I don't. Unfortunately, we have Foregone Power, these discard cards, so we don't get a ton of incant, so I think we're better off going with Man-Eater here. Create a permanent copy of the first consume card played each battle. Oh! Manifold Mirror. The first room card played each battle is applied to all floors. Okay. Ooh. Nice. Alright, you can get rid of that. That's a free kill on that unit. We are taking a little bit of damage. I'm not super enthralled about that, but there we go. Alright. A little less. You're dead. Sounds good to me. Unfortunately, we don't get the money from the Imp. It's just, that was not happening. take 6 more? Let's go ahead and try to take the least amount possible altogether, I guess. Right, more decay. Die! Alright, is this good enough? Hopefully. It is! There, even more. Even more! Oh, the boss got to attack once. That's lousy. And more space on the train. Awesome. Proliferate. I don't think we harness the Titans. That's not the right card. Honestly, it's none of these cards. We'll go and skip. Let's not take a card that's only going to make our deck worse. Enhance spells or enhance our units? Let's enhance our spells. Etched. Apply decay 8 to enemy units, or armor 10, resolve spawn 2. -1 intrinsic. I mean, none of these are, like, really good. Well, let's reroll. Dang! None of those gave me actually what I was looking for, though, which is unfortunate. I was really hoping to remove consume off proliferate. Go ahead and empower spell as much as possible. Get rid of a shield steward. And we'll move on. Maybe I shouldn't have removed the shield steward yet. Save the money for the next floor. I've got a bad habit of not saving money for the next floor. That was done in the wrong order, but whatever. Beautiful. Nice. There. A lot of extra health. I mean, honestly, just get that out of there. Get this out of the rotation, and yeah, sounds good to me. Look at that. More shrooms. It's a lot of regen. Just get rid of those. No reason to take damage. Nope. 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 I mean, I could consume apply sap 2 to enemy units. Apply that to a boss, proliferate to death. Offering token. I mean, that's for incant triggers, but I don't need incant triggers. Well, offering token's always good. Gets rid of another card that would have to be gotten rid of regardless. We learned our lesson. Celestial Alcove first. Unless we get this guy. Okay.
A portion of the rail up ahead has been destroyed, leaving scattered rail spikes to litter the ground. These once proud emblems of the covenant between clans of heaven and hell are now nothing but debris. But you sense some of these rail spikes still contain some lingering power. From which clan do you take a rail spike? The Awoken! Consume! Draw X and apply -1 to these cards. Can't draw anymore for the rest of the turn. Stygian Guard. Aren't I playing a Stygian Guard? Why would I want to take one from my own when I can get one from a different deck? Or Valor 4. I mean... I like the Awokener's Rail Spike. -1. It's really, really nice. Get rid of these foregone powers. And I just need to get rid of Consume on that card. So we need to visit more spell shops. But I do also need to empower our units. Reroll. Dang. Do I take Iron Tongue just to give to, Amoris? It's not terrible. Get rid of foregone power. I did it again. There he goes. Frostbite. Economy seems rough this live stream. Yeah. Not the end of the world. A lot of health and regen. Let's get this out of here. Spear Steward. Might as well just play that. Cannot draw additional cards this turn. Oh well. It's not the end of the world that he doesn't die there. I'm pretty certain that everything still dies exactly where I need him to die. Ain't that a shame? Oh, looks like they're all dead there. I mean, we're fine in this early game. I don't know how we're going to get over the middle game hump of damage.
I should have just applied more decay. I don't think it really matters, though. I really don't think it matters here. In fact, I'm just going to get rid of that out of the deck. It's got a lot of attack there.
Relentless.
I imagine very carefully. See, the cool thing about having both Frostbite and the, like, I just want to proliferate. Propagate! Deal damage equal to 3 times the debuff stacks. Or draw one random spell that from your consumed pile that isn't unearthed treasure. If there are at least 5 cards in the consumed pile, draw one more. I mean, we don't really have... We have 3 consumes, 4. I really just want to propagate on the boss. Yeah. Revenge, apply decay 5 to the attacker. Right? See, again, all I'm really wanting to do is just propagate. We only need one cluster kernel. To the enemy units. And we are going to take Ember. We're going to be wanting it in just a moment. Alright, we want to maximize our rooms. In this case, we didn't get rooms, so... I don't really have any... Oh, I got spells I want to empower. Action, apply Decay 1 to enemy units. When a unit gains Decay, it gains +2 stacks. And mute 1 to a unit? What? How did that get past testing? Very carefully. We're just gonna apply that Spore Touch just so that way we are able to play it a lot easier. And -1 on that. That way we draw even more. Then... just another Spike of the Legion? Or another Offering Token. Allows me to cycle through my decks a lot better. Yeah. Offering... You cannot really go wrong with Offering Token. This is usually a trial I just skip, right? I don't think we actually have enough killing power to deal 140 damage on Titan Skin 5. But I like money. Alright, do we have a room? Magic and Steel. I can get away with not. They probably felt guilty for moving Infinites. I don't think they did. You know they didn't. I did it again. You know they have no guilt for that. Beautiful. So that allows us to go through a lot more of our cards. There we go, the Infectory. Let's just get it out of the deck. I don't even know if I have to empower my units at all. Not with what we're trying to do. Alright, so we would definitely be taking damage right here. Because he would be leaking through. So that'd be 18 damage right there? We can get rid of the Calcified Ember. We'll get rid of the Foregone Power that wasn't reduced. And then go ahead and just take care of that. And wow, he still snuck through. Amazing. That Titan skin. So I'm taking 12 damage here? Yep, 12 damage. Okay. I like how a lot of nights we'll end up playing like 1 or 2 games going, if I min-max this needs to be placed here, and then this one we're just, everything's kind of just playing itself. Oh, almost got sapped out of existence. What I need, consume, spawn one, more for each card in your consume pile. See, it's not terrible. I can also grab Inhale. It's cheaper, it has a Slay trigger, spawn 2, gives more life. Yeah, it has synergies with everything we're doing. And Ice Storm is cute, but I don't think it's what I'm needing, right? We don't have... Apply Dazed 1 to enemy units, discard your hand. Offering, deal 5 damage to enemy units, and apply Frostbite 10. Yeah, I'm just gonna grab it, just because of the discard synergy. Okay, yeah, so we definitely could have, but we didn't, so we... Shame. I honestly think I want to just improve my spells some more. I really don't care too much about my units. Like, what are we gonna improve on my units? I can get more health in the Sentry. I can get more health in the Colonel, I guess. But I really just want to go to this armory. Still no. +1 space, train stewards, gain multi. Nah, we don't need that. Right? None of that. We'll just skip. Incants, gain armor 3. Icy Silo Fight, strike place, spell weakness. I mean, we have a second floor right now. We'll grab Guard in the Unnamed. Hold over on an offering token. Heal. Titan's Tooth. Didn't get what I wanted, but you gotta work with what you're dealt. So I really wanted to remove consume, and at this point, I don't care. We pretty much have everything that we need. We're at 7 capacity, so I can't quite fit everything I want still. You first. There we go. And then we still put the Colonel Mustard right there. go ahead and apply Decay 2. Propagate 2 on you. Ah, ain't that a shame. Yeah, they're fine. We're actually having troubles right now. That's not good. I'm going to start off by drawing. I think this is the order I want to do it all in. So, I'm going to go ahead and Gooey Flask. I think they're going to be fine on the top floor. We're going to go ahead and just secure this kill here. And we can absolutely apply this to here. Alright. I sit here, joke, and go, haha, I haven't had to think all day, isn't that great? And then here I am, now struggling on this floor right here. Because we got multiple units that are going to be trying to sneak on past us. We don't have our sweeper, which is unfortunate, so we can kill you. Yeah, so I am actually taking a little bit of damage, which is a big shame. I need you dead. We'll be fine, because we'll be able to slowly heal, thanks to all the healing cards we have in our deck, in order to do just that. So it's not the end of the world. I can tank a little bit, but I don't want to be tanking everything. Alright, there's our sweeping card. There we go, now we're getting that back line. Ooh, sounds good to me. Look at that. It's a lot of free healing. Excellent. I like to take the least amount of damage as possible. And then you don't. Hit, please. So I just need to deal with this top wave right here just to avoid taking damage. Okay, I mean, I can get my incant trigger up here. Get my incant trigger up here. That's a darn shame. Jeez, that's a lot of damage we took. Alrighty. Well, let's do what I need to do. Alright, we gained a little bit of health back. We were already all the way up to 53. Again, those Pyroshard cards are doing work. A whole bunch of Titan Skin, that's fine. We have Decay and Frostbite. A whole bunch of attacks, so he's about to be taking full damage already. Start down to 20. Our guy still has pretty much all health and a whole bunch of regen. And he's out of Titan Skin. Ooh, Pandemic. Apply Decay 8 Sap 2. Add a copy. Consume. Draw +1 next turn for 15 cards. Plus 1 more. I like Mulch here. We could definitely do a lot with a lot of these Consume cards. We're definitely taking a... War card draw next turn. Strike, apply Frostbite equal to half the damage dealt. I mean, I can combine that with the Iron Tongue, I guess. Do I want to grab Frost Piercer? I could also just grab it just to give to Madam Lion's Mane. Well, at least grab it. Reroll. Never found it. Weaponizing COVID is diabolical. Do I really want to combine these two? I don't think I can afford it. Yeah, I honestly can't afford it. It would be nice, but... I don't think I need all of that. I'll make it work. It's expensive, but we'll make it work. None of our units are empowered, so it's literally who do I want to give an ability to. Wrath, attack immediately, does nothing. Benevolence, restore friendly units to full health and grant +5, cool. Or Courage, advance, restore to full health and gain armor equal to the amount healed. Ain't gonna lie. Wrath. Give it to the Amarist Inoki. Just so she can clear that backline on demand. Probably. Fortunately, not everything's exactly lining up the way I need it to. Where are we going next? Another Merchant of Arms. I really just want the free win. I'm gonna take 8 points of damage, that's fine. Nice. Wrath has already been put to good use. You draw and discard. Yeah, let's just kill everything here as best as we can. Try to win more as much as possible. Because right now it's still looking a little spooky. Alright, grant you some armor. Get rid of foregone power. Inhale. Alright, well, he's dead. Beautiful. Oh, no. I can't play Colonel Mustard. Offering token. I kinda need him to die. But let's go and apply that there, and I mean, Spire of the Legion, just nerf the boss into oblivion, I guess. Dang! I mean, it's fine. We're still hovering in 50's health. Boss has been muted into oblivion. Mulch. Offering token. Discard Spore. Offering token for even more. Discard, because I'd rather be getting more triggers on this now. There we go. We should be fine. We're going to go ahead and discard Titan's Tooth up here. Because I need him dead. Less damage I take now, the better. You, stop hitting me, please. Good. Awesome. One more wave remaining. Offering token, get rid of Vengeful Shard. Because I don't need any of these other waves to specifically go away. Let's go ahead and just get this triggered now. Target the boss as much as possible with everything. Yes, that was good. Now, do I get more Ember or card draw? Because I'm still kind of hurting on the card draw, but as y'all are noticing, we're not able to play everything I want to at the start of the entire fight. Yeah. All right. Energy... I mean, if we start off stronger at the start of the fight, being able to stack everything on the bottom floor, that may be all we need to just win. Ability over Evergrowth to a unit, apply a regen in SAP 3. Spawn 3, apply armored fungi equal to 4x troops. We'll grab the tome. But we definitely don't need space. More card draw. Well, more embers means Awoken's Rail Spike does even more at the start of the fight. And of course it also means that I could do my merged equipment play and also play Cluster or Kernel without getting in my own way. Because that was a problem. Yeah, and then that means that we're getting our guys up even slower at the start of the fight. Which means we're also stacking everybody up even slower. All units propagate 1 at the end of combat. I feel like that's slow though, but... Alright, Overgrowth Carapace for which unit? On the, alone on the top floor. Oh, and Meat Shield needs to be given. Alrighty, so, start of the fight. I have how much energy? Because we have 8. We know we want 4 for the merged equipment, plus 1, 5, 6, 7, Titan Sentry, 8. I don't have enough to draw something at the start, which is unfortunate. Not gonna lie, the Forgotten Power is just really bad in this deck. What cards am I wanting to remove? We'll get rid of the Infectory. And Grow Room just to be more consistent on drawing that. Mandating 3, Sap, Decay 15, and Mute 2. I mean, yeah. A Penitent Prayer Stone spawns on each floor. I don't see why I can't do this. Alright. Amorous. Titan Sentry's next. Colonel Mustard. And then Manum Lion's Mane. It's a very powerful bottom floor. Or just take 1 from this spike. Spike of the Legion. Get as much extra stacks on everybody and everything as possible. Be great if had more than just... Yes. Awesome. I think we're fine. Question is do I have enough damage? Tome of Evergrowth. You might as well go right here. I just want to take the least amount of damage possible from these guys, so the more decay, the better. Dang, the Collector's gonna sneak on through, isn't he? Unless I hardcast Titan's Tooth. I like money! Alright, so... Dang, it killed himself. That's fine. That's true, so they're still basically, nerfed into oblivion. +1 on the meat shield, offering token, discard vengeful shard. Oh, I should have done that up here. I really need you. Let's go ahead and hit there. Strike everybody. Excellent. Nerf him as much as possible. I think we're fine all the way through. Yeah, everything... I mean, it's not as low as I'd prefer it to be. Yeah, it's really not as low as I'd prefer them to be. Yeah, but draw one. How much sap? I might take 1 damage here. Still gonna be at 7, so -14. And then he's -12. Then 10. I think I take 1 from him. If I proliferate on this top 4, that's enough to prevent all damage? I think I'm more worried about... Let's gain a little bit of extra armor here. Inhale. If I proliferate, that sets us up more so to win against the bosses. I think I'd rather just take a point. Oop, wrong order. I don't think it really matters, though, about me having to re-roll for that one minor misplay. So I think as soon as the boss shows up, we just don't cast spells, and that's it. Yeah, we're fine. Whoops. We're already back to 79 health. I don't know what everyone's so worried about. We're just gonna get a little extra armor for our guard of the unnamed up there. Actually, now that I think about it, what are we gonna do for the other floors against savagery and all that? Well, I guess against savagery, all I gotta do is nerf them to do 0 damage. That's all I have to do. Alright. Good enough. I think we should be fine. Yeah, we're fine. Ooh, pox. Summon decay. Apply decay 7 to enemy units. I think I actually do take the unit. Guardian Stone. Apply mute 3 to enemy units. Yeah, that sounds good to me. I think we remove and duplicate to improve our spells. The room I was looking for, we're not gonna get. I'm done looking for the room. I still have more units I could just throw away, so that's fine. Well, let's figure out what artifacts we have available. Ooh, yes please. Shroom units gain regen 1 on harvest. Triggers when you're on this form dice. I mean, it's pretty good. On the turn after the deployment phase, draw until you have 10 cards. I mean, I do enjoy playing my entire deck out on the first turn. Enemy units gain Frostbite. Enter with Frostbite 2! Deployment phase, draw an equipment card from your deck, reduces its cost to 0. I mean, that's the meat shield that I can give to the Titan Sentry. I guess before we use it, remove consume. Propagate 2 on all units. -1 on what? Spike of the Legion. And I really don't want to consume Titan's Tooth and inhale. It's alright. I mean, deal 10 damage, Slay Spawn 2. It's good for a one-time use, but the enemies are going to have more and more health as the fight goes on, so not like it's going to be amazing. Just get rid of these 2 foregone powers, I think. And what are we duplicating? I could duplicate another grow room just to help guarantee just drawing it. I could also duplicate this offering token just to, again, guarantee me having multiple offering tokens. And being able to cycle through to the cards I actually want in my deck. Yeah, I'm gonna do that. Is it good? Not really. It's not really that great. I don't think there's anything for spikes, so... Alright. Guard of the Unnamed, go up there. Shield Steward, go up here. I just don't know what I'm going to do for the top floor. I didn't really plan around that.
My hand is full.
Alright, Spear Stewards, both can go there. We might as well secure these kills. It's the biggest thing I want to do. A little armor there. This is going to draw me 4 cards, which is fine. Ooh, Vengeful Shard. Go ahead and mute you forever. Discard Titan's Tooth, start healing. And then Spike of the Legion. Cool. That's a pretty good start. So unfortunately, I gotta get rid of this guy. There's no way for me to get rid of this guy. Currently. Too many spells. I hate this stupid unit! Chosen Ardent. Go be chosen somewhere else. Oh, that's a cute little bug. Alrighty. Alright, needs you dead. Needs you nerfed. Get that out of there. Well, might as well do that. Just for a little bit of extra armor. Alright. Start healing you up. Because you are going to need it. I don't want to be buffing everybody on all floors is the issue, so... I'm not even potentially going to draw the card I want, so we're just going to... set aside Spore Touched. Alright, Crystalline Seeds. Alright, Sap and Proliferate. Yep, that's fine. Alright, so we have to be careful about playing spells on this bottom floor. Bada-bing, bada-bing. Alright. We're gonna buff you up as much as we can. Discard this token. Sport touched. And I'm gonna take a little bit of damage. I think we go and just proliferate here to take even less damage on this wave. Because we're taking 11. Lousy Ardent. Ouch! Jeez. Took 22? Start nerfing you as much as possible. There we go. Back to 64 health. This fight is actually going really poorly for us. I needed more backline removal. Chosen Ardents. That's really bad. I'm doing everything I can to make sure the Chosen Ardent isn't able to. Did we just lose? Because I was stacking everything up onto the Seraph. These guys just snuck on by. Alright. Restart the battle. So essentially, I have to clear those units out. Because overall, we have a good plan, but we executed it poorly. I think we're just gonna have to be fine when it comes to fighting Seraph. Just let him do whatever it is he's gonna end up doing. We also save her ability in this instance. I don't... Alright, mulch. No reason not to. Get both these Spear Stewards out. I think we go and just play the A Spore Touched here. Alright, So this would not kill these units here. I'm going to go ahead, discard the Titan's Tooth up here, get a free cast. Apply that mute. More Spore Touch, and again, I just want him muted for the entire battle. Alright, there we go. Get rid of everything here. And so we're actually good on this floor. We're not worried about that. So we actually can go ahead, apply more mutes, apply some sap. And we can actually apply even more sap. Helical crystals. Offering token. Might as well discard that. And then just more incant triggers for more armor on that middle floor. Sounds good to me. No casting spells on this middle floor this next turn. That's fine. Alright, nerf you. Again, nerf you. Alright, so no damage to my pyre. Because this is what the problem was, is these guys are sneaking on by, creating that issue for me. Can't have that. Right. I'm gonna offering token up here. Offering token up here. We can gooey flask down here. Or I can gooey flask up at the top. Nah. Gooey flask down here, proliferate. There we go. Alrighty. Again, I need you to not actually do any damage. Unfortunately, I just need you to do no damage at all whatsoever. Not a question. Alright. Sure, your death cap. I mean, I'd like to proliferate, I guess. It's just I'd like to be dealing with this bottom floor here, but guess not. We'll go ahead and proliferate here on the middle floor. Try to get ourselves as much armor as possible. So even if they make it to the top floor, we're not taking damage. That's the important part, is making sure that we can serve health. I don't know if we have enough damage to deal with Seraph is the issue. Let's see if I can get the card I need. The answer is no. This is bad. There's that lousy silence. Yep. That was silenced at a very bad time. None of these are making it the rest of the way, so... That's gonna be fine. Silenced again? Come on, dang it. I really don't want to take a lot of damage. Should be fine. Still a lot of damage, though. I mean, if we don't kill Seraph on this one, then unfortunately it's just a lost run. Alright. Let's do or die. Well, I guess we do. And we don't die. So, we're gonna search for... our Titan's Tooth. And just not draw it, I guess. 51 is kind of an uncomfortable spot to be at, but if we... $51's a really low amount to be at. He's still not even dealing actual permanent damage to our frontliner because of all that sap, so that's not an issue. Especially without a top floor. Yeah. Regardless. We'll see what we can do. Alright. You get that. Grow room for everybody. Start applying that sap. He's also muted forever, so we no longer will take 5 damage. That deals with that. Is there a way for me to keep you... No. I can delay it. It's not a terrible thing to do, but... it helps. Guardian the Unnamed. Well, Savagery is muted, so it doesn't matter about us only having 1 floor. He's going to be permanently muted for the rest of the fight. So we can rail spike here. Draw 4. Perfect. Now we can't draw any more. Offering token. Discard Titan's Tooth. Heal up. We can... I don't want to mute Dominion. I had a Curse of Entropy. I would have to mute every single floor. Well, we might as well mute this top floor. We're gonna apply Decay 2 to you here. Proliferate. And Foregone Power. We don't attack yet. There we go. So a little corruption, never killed anybody. We should be fine on this bottom floor. Let's go ahead. Secure all these kills now. Alright, again, you are muted for the rest of the fight. Apply Sap 4 to all my units. Or do we just take 3 damage? I think we could just take the 3. Alright, offering token. Just get rid of the curse. Inhale! Mulch. Spore touched. And get you on out of here. Fantastic. Alright, we're starting to take our damage. That's fine. It's a lot of corruption. Get rid of this grow room. Offering. Vengeful Shard. Offering. I'd rather take 1 damage from the Vengeful Shard. Unfortunately, we didn't have Spike of the Legion to apply the sap permanently to Dominion for the rest of the fight. 191, 97, 105. Not gonna lie, Dominion's not gonna be the thing we gotta worry about. Because of how much we have everything kind of set up back here, I think we go ahead and just make sure you don't sneak through. And then I hate these sweepers. Alright, let's try this again. Grow room, get rid of you. Offering token, get rid of curse. Offering token, get rid of vengeful. No damages. Pyrelight. Completely forgot about this multi-striker. Want to make sure our cluster kernel doesn't die, else Fun Guy dies, and that is an actual major problem that we would be having. So Decay and it's probably Legion. There's a chance Pyrolight's actually just gonna get discarded. Ta-da! Yeah. You... Let's make sure that you're sapped into oblivion and never can attack. Alright, we take 3 more. We're still getting... Oh, we're not getting the resolves. Alright, discard Hue. Yeah, we're going to be killing Dominion really quickly. Looks like the hardest thing is going to be dealing with the entropy in the back. Here. $45 damage. There, I want them to take a little more damage. Because that's a lot of healing, so that's definitely a time we need to be using Wrath. Alright, there we go. Awesome. The Scarred Sentinel dies. Firelight. Who do I get to man-eat? I think you. Offering token. Get her spore touched. Offering token. Discard the offering token. And... looks like we're going to take a little extra damage. I'm not liking that. He barely survives. I really need him to die. Alright, we're fine here on this bottom floor. Because everything here should die, right? Yeah! Alright. Get rid of you. Perfect. Alright, so he dies. That's all I care about. Let's go ahead and make sure you die. Offering token, discard the Vengeful Shard. Make sure you have more sap than you're ever going to need. Yeah, because he's at 15. And Spore Touched goes to Entropy in the back because he's having issues dying. We are going to get an extra Pyrelight, though. I mean, it's not the end of the world that we get an extra Pyrelight, but, that does mean we also lose more health. Alright, well that's that. Offering token, discard Vengeful Shard. Offering token, discard Foregone Power. Offering token, discard this Spore Touched. Let's go ahead and use this Wrath. Apply some decay. Proliferate. That's bad. Too many high health units here. I really gotta make sure he dies in the front. I don't care about this floor. This. Oh, discard this Pyrelight. I might as well start discarding the Pyrelights. Alright. Spore touch, proliferate, and foregone power. Please, more damage to the Avowed Gladiator. Because these two guys are going to die. It's just, I need him to not kill me when he gets there. Also, this floor is going to be another problem as well. Offering token. There we go. It's an extra 12 damage. I don't like that. We're not dealing enough damage. More sap, so nothing for them to do there. But, well, they're only gonna hit me once. But still, that might be enough for me to die. Because even though we go through the deck... Even though we go through the deck pretty quickly... Okay, we're fine. Titan's Tooth! Regen 3, Sap 3. Well, I don't really need them to have that anymore. I need to stack more Decay onto the back, though. All these kind of pretty much already die, though. I don't have to worry too much. Well, you need that. Would you die? You're not gonna die fast enough. Because I want to use Proliferate to, you know, get rid of this a little faster. Because I'm about to take another big chunk. I'm about to take 15 damage. Entropy's dead in 3 turns. We need to kill Savagery. So we'll proliferate this bottom floor. Because I need to make sure that he dies. I don't want him to make it. And then more frostbites on Savagery. So... I guess the question is I don't think this is going to get an additional trigger. I don't think that's going to get an additional trigger. So no point holding on to it. Because we either win or we lose at this point. still fine. Alright, we are searching for pretty much just more ways to deal damage to savagery. Don't hit me. Alright, Entropy is dead. Alright, Savagery, I need you to die. Come on, buddy. I need you to do me a favor real fast. Just kill over. Go to sleep, 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 go to sleep. Go to sleep, go to sleep, go to sleep, go to sleep. Region 3, Sap 3. I mean, how much damage? You still only are doing 15 because you never got any rage. Alright. As long as we get healing, that's all I need. All I need is healing. Oh, thank goodness. That was way too close. Whew. Oh man, that healing though. Hey, 2 achievements, reach level again on Stygian Guard and reach level 10 on Underlegion. Spoiler alert.
Underlegion, level up, unlocking Mitosis Cap, celebrate, gain a permanent copy of this unit, cannot be equipped to a champion or cardless units. Hell yeah.
Wait, didn't we already have this available? So what did we unlock?
Stygian Guard, level up, unlocking Ancient Synergy. Deal damage equal to the front enemy unit, equal to 2 times the number of spells in your deck. 3 times. Hell yeah.
Ooh, boy, mastered 5 more cards. Inhale!
Alrighty.
That is another one. That was down to the wire. Absolutely. So with the Underlegion, what did we unlock? It's gotta be a rare card. I don't recall this. I think it was supposed to have been this guy.
Unlocking the Death-Capped Prophet. 1 energy with rally, draw +1 next turn. Hell yeah.
Because I don't recognize this guy at all. Yeah, I don't recognize that guy at all. That's really weird that it showed the wrong card. Alrighty, what went well? Well, because of the Pyreheart Bogworm's growth, got to just overstack on 1 floor. And oddly enough, because of Madam Lion's Mane with the man-eating, muting the bosses, applying, permanent mute to savagery, so we didn't constantly take 5 damage, made it to where we only really needed the 1 floor. It's just, unfortunately, we didn't have enough ways to deal with the high health units near the end. So what should have we done differently to have fixed that? I'm gonna lie. Don't know. I think with all the cards that we were given to us, I don't think there was too much else I could have done differently. And I think we made the right choice about, you know, swapping the room. I mean, we could have, but I'm pretty certain the whole reason why we got to win is because of Manifold Mirror Grow Room. So that way they propagate, and they kept their mute, they kept all of their debuffs. It was just, it worked great for us. Alrighty, back to Outpost. We're gonna do just one more. I'm actually surprised how long that one took. Random. Once per battle, select the Heart of Frozen to all non-blight and non-scourge cards in hand. Ooh, freeze. Ooh. Exiled Luna, Stygian Guard? Have we done this one yet? Oh, we haven't. This is gonna be fun, because both like Conduit. Both want to do a whole bunch of damages. So, Conduit run? Gravity. Incant gain rage 3. Moon and Ocean, right? How the turns have tabled. I mean, how the tides have... Dang it. Alrighty. We can do a whole bunch of damage to the front. Oh, we have Moon Ritual because we have Ardoon with Mage Blade. More magic power on the floor, the better. Incant! Apply armor 2 to friendly units, and then silent units gain +1 damages. Also, so that's the Hierophant or Mystic Hammer ability, Shadowcast. New Moon have +50 damages. Ooh. After deployment phase, when you play your third card of the turn, draw 1. That's good. Hey, draw 1 less. It's almost like that doesn't matter to us anymore. Incant, apply armor 2 to friendly units. Conduit 1 to a friendly unit. Conduit 1 to a friendly unit. Ooh, Conduit 1 to a friendly unit. Frozen Lance. Alright. Dang, we're gonna get a dumbbell. I should have played that spell weakness differently. Like so. We go and freeze these. I have a guaranteed kill, so we might as well just... Ooh, more spells. See, we already have defense pretty much covered. I just need to make sure I have enough offense. So how do we do this? Starstruck, deal damages. Full Moon, apply dazed 1. I mean, unfortunately, we got a guy that wants us to be able to... Hey, I'm silent and I'm all about the new moon. Yeah, dazed 1 sounds good to me. No, I'll take the calcified ember. More dazed. Dazed for days. Alright, let's modify our spells. Scrivener? Cooldown draw spell. Sounds cool. -2 consume? I mean... Fortunately, that's not what we really need. -1 permafrost. There's a chance we're not going to have enough if we reroll, so we're going to just hold on to 100 gold for the next floor. Yikes. No! The collector gets to die. Yes, that's the most important thing. Dang. Aww. Right, non-blight cards. Oh well. It's not the end of the world.
Noise. Noise.
Yeah, but they'll be able to clear on the top floor, so let's just...
Noise.
Woo!
Noise. Noise.
One. Dang, I was hoping to get rid of the calcified ember. Because I have to get rid of this bat guy, then I don't have enough, so... Ooh! And you get to die as well. Bloody Moon. Moon Pixie. I mean, I can't not take the Moon Pixie. That's just so good. Offering Token. That's also really good, because if I can get that... We're gonna go to the alcove first. Remember, we learned our lesson. It's just, hopefully it's not the Arceus.
The rail shakes. The train screeches to a halt.
Ooh. I mean, this is the we just win the run thing here, right? And if I do this, spawn on summon, spawn a random friendly unit from your deck. I will take this. I have an idea. It'll be fun. At the end of the turn, the last spell played is played again. Get rid of Shield Steward. I know what I want to do. So we're not going to hold on to these. So we're going to go ahead and do that. We're going to take our 1 point of damage. We're not going to apply Frozen to the Spellscriber in the turn. I do want to enhance my units next. There's the Spear Steward. Take care of him. Nice. Unfortunately, Fallen Champion's not doing anything good here. Has a lot of rage. Offering token. Discard you. Calcified Ember. Let's go ahead and get rid of you. Make ourselves a better hand. Why? Well, now it's going to play it again. It's going to discard it regardless if I freeze it or not. Because the whole purpose I was going to do is, hey, if I have to, you know, freeze this or just play it. But guess what's about to get played on the bottom floor again? Discard my hand. Thanks, Monster Train. I guess I was having too much fun on the previous runs. Shame on me. What was I thinking? Ah, we're fine. can't really even say that was a misplay. Ah, maybe it was. There we go. Well, I guess I should have. Nah, I think that's the right. That's the right card. That's the right spell to play. All right, we're gonna take another 8 points of damage, but that's fine. He's at 25. Well, you know what that means. This run's looking very promising. There we go. Lovely. Luna Cycle Staff. Moon Cycle, this equipment gets +1 damages permanently. We're doing quite a bit of cycling. Not a ton, though. Alright. We need to start setting up additional floors. And we're not really having issues with... Well, we're having a little bit of issues now. Yeah, we need Hell's Flame. We'll get that fixed. Do I need to empower my spells? What spells am I empowering? Offering token for holdover? Offering token for the Spell Slinger. I don't really have that many good spells. I think I'd rather gamble on a random event. Permanently gain Conduit 1? That's cute. Merchant costs reduced. Fantastic. Spells with Consume! Have a chance to not be consumed. Okay. Right now, that doesn't matter to us. When applying Spell Weakness, apply one more. Fascinating. I do have cards to interact with that. Ooh. It's gotta be Lazarus League, right? Strike, apply unstable 5 to enemy units. Oh yeah, that'll be a way for me to take care of the back line. Yeah. You know, that will be a way for me to deal with that. I need to go to the rooms and get some better rooms. Do I need to remove one more card? I think we do need to remove one more Shield Steward. I'll try it. What's the worst that could happen? We'll die. If we die, we die. That is currently incorrect. That might as well go there. Because we could still play this Moon Pixie here. Just so that way our Dune has a little bit more. Really? You had to do that? Nah. Misplays all around. If we would lose because of it, we'll start it over, but I don't think it's gonna matter. Again, the whole point is to make sure our Dune gets as much armor as possible. One, two. Still dead. Well, what's doing the most? You are. More dazed. Oops. Let's get another spell. Yeah! There we go. Because... yeah, it is triggering the incants. By doing that. Yeah, there we go. No incant triggers. Awesome. Well, I can't play another moon ritual, else we accidentally advance it and then we lose. mean, we're doing okay now, but... Let me figure out... Ritual Tome. I could grab Ritual Tome. Yeah, why not? None of these actually help. I mean, I can grab Glacial Seal for a different floor, but it makes it harder for me to do what I need to do. Because then I'm relying on luck on something, which is just bad. We'll take Fight Club. Sure, we'll also grab an artifact. We play three different kinds of cards in a turn, gain one, and draw one. Sure. Multi-strike, what you going on? Probably the Nameless Siren. Then reroll. Yeah. Nameless Siren. And then we'll buff the Silent Sentinel up to be even stronger. Oh, we have enough to, I guess, make it where other things can fit. Does it really matter? Not really. I'm not improving my monsters anymore after this. So, I'll go ahead and just apply it. I don't know if you guys see what we're about to be doing, but it's going to be fun. Alright, our Dune. Nameless Siren is going to be our tankiest. Silent Sentinel. Really? That was a bad starting hand. Oh. I completely forgot about the Scrivener. I want this Ritual Tome to be the last thing I play. Yeah. Sounds good to me. Yeah, Titan Skin 4! Yeah, bosses ain't getting through that. Combustion Suit. This time we are going to apply it into the back. We're still going to take two... Well... Yeah, we're still going to be taking two. Moonlit Ritual. And I'd also like to just not take any damage here. So we're going to take another 6. We're bleeding quite a bit, but once I can finish getting this set up, we're going to be golden. It's just, this is requiring too much setup. So maybe we need to be setting up on the middle floor? Oh no. Really? Well, if I can get a lot of, Nah, we can't. Alright, Moonlit Ritual. 1, 2, Moonlit Ritual. And then just double incant. Alrighty. Well, we kill the boss, but we're taking another 6 points of damage, so this is a bad round for us. Yeah, we take, like, no damage. Why are you magically not dying anymore? Alright, he's dying. Okay, so, but... riddle me this. So we go... this here. You know, discard a Moon Ritual. Descend. Descend. Ritual. Apply. Apply Dazed 1. Oh, it's because he was getting pushed up. Because of the mirror. I mean, whenever I just see the red X, I should just get in the habit of just clicking end. It's not like I'm going for a high score or anything. But I just like seeing big numbers. Moon Cycle gain Conduit 1. Moon Cycle triggers an additional time. Restore 20 health and apply Conduit 4. Yeah, that sounds good to me. Ice Storm! I mean, it's really like that, right? Because of what I'm trying to do. Alrighty. I can also Inferno Room just to get rid of all the scary stuff on the bottom floor. I don't think I need sweep on anything. Nah, we'll re-roll in case there's like something amazing. Non-boss enemy units and apply days 3. I mean... yeah. Moon Pixie. I should have... Of course, hindsight is 2020. Pretty certain I should have done this to the Scrivener. And given it that ability. But... Alright. Ooh, Fight Club. I can get rid of that. Apply days for days! Nice. Moon Pixie. I need to get rid of that other train steward, but this is what we're doing. And I'd rather just take 1 point of damage here. It's getting a little hot. I have so many rooms that I can't do anything with. I should not have bought this enchanted chamber. My bad. I didn't realize. Ooh, Ritual Tome. I'll hold on to these. Oh boy, big numbers, right? My favorite thing. Big numbers. All right. Not gonna have enough for everything, so... Restore health and apply Conduit 4. I mean, I just need a spam trigger so that way, well... in case anybody sneaks past. I'd rather not take damage, so... if for some reason we have an issue and people are just sneaking on by, I mean, first off, we probably lose, but that's what the Siren Song is for, is specifically to say, don't do that. Even more days. Days for days. And of course, we get the one that already has one less. Sure, no problem. Whoops. Hopefully that's not a problem. It was a problem. Yeah, I need to be much more careful about that. Oops, I could have drawn one more spell. Oh well. It's not like it would have done any damage. 341 damage. Her scaling is good. More Titan skin? Deal damage to the front enemy unit 2 times the number of spells in your deck 3 times. Sounds good to me. Kind of just barely not having enough embers. I'd like to draw more. I mean, we don't have to empower our units anymore, so all we need is more draw power. But any duplications that are available, that's where we go. There's none. So removal's the next most important thing. There's none. Because I need to get rid of the Spear Steward. We need to get rid of the Enchanted Chamber and the Fight Club. Because we got our 3 rooms. Are we just empowering our spells? I think so. That and get some health. Silent units. Do we even... I don't have any silent units, right? Yeah, these are Fey. Yeah, it's a Selene. Oh, wait, we do have a silent unit. The Silent Sentinel. Our Dune would be buffing him. I don't think it's a lost cause. I think we're still doing the best thing. That Spell Chain with our offering token. Excellent. Ancient Synergy. All right. Consume on Gravity. -1 Ice Storm? I think so. That way I can always play that, because that's a good card to just play whenever. You did not learn your lesson? I don't think I did. Ooh. I mean... This equipment gains +1 permanently. Strike, apply unstable 5 to enemy units. Yeah. A penitent prayer stone is spawned on each floor. With these terrifying amalgams? I don't think so. I don't think it's worth the money. We're already struggling. Like, don't get me wrong, it feels like we're doing good, but unfortunately we're not. Well, ain't that a shame? And conduit 4? Sure. It's down to 140, but conduit. Conduit. Pretty certain this is the best course of action. And then we'll stun you guys. So that way we don't take damage here. And then he dies on the next turn. We're gonna go ahead and freeze everything in our hand. No! I want to duplicate the Titan's Call. Right, there you go. That's good there. Much better. Right. Freeze! And end this turn. Woohoo! Manai!
My hand is full.
Ritual and ritual. Energy siphon. Cast this spell, and then I want to go ahead and play Ancient Synergy twice. Allows us to double heal. Sounds good to me. Guess we're gonna go ahead and play the Enchanted Chamber there. Vengeful Shard. Let's discard that. Ooh. We're gonna go ahead and discard the Inferno Room. Can't play that. Can't play everything. A whole bunch of Moon Rituals. Apply Dazed for Days. Frozen Lance. Frozen Lance. Moon Ritual. And then 2 Frenzied Swarms for a double Dazed. So it should push first. We are still going to take 1 attack. Yeah, so we just take 6. I think we've healed more this fight than we've actually taken in damage. So it's not the end of the world. Do want to avoid taking too much damage if possible. That's so much armor. If for some reason this doesn't kill, I don't know what will. Any incant triggers? No? Okay. Conduit. 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 There you go. This allows the double heal. Alrighty. Another ritual tome. New moon effects are always active, so I don't need that. Consume! Gain 1 ember, phase to full moon. Don't need that. Honestly, I kind of just want the ritual tome for more damage reduction on the front line. Because the biggest question is how are we going to be dealing with all the corrosion that's going to be dealt to our Nameless Siren during the final fight? Because I don't think she's going to be able to keep up. We'll try Ritual Tome. Another Ice Storm? Yeah, I think so. Goodbye, Spear Steward, and goodbye, Fight Club. And hello, Moon Pixie. The first room card played each battle applies to all floors. I could just Siren Song. And then the enemy units, I don't have to worry about the enemy units, I just have to worry about the bosses. Because this is the combo I'm talking about. Of Manifold Mirror makes it to where I never have to worry about the units. That'd be hilarious. Yeah, heck yeah, it would. Yeah, nobody can receive an upgrade. Well, let's remove a card we don't need. The Inferno Room? I guess. Because, I'm just gonna get rid of the Inferno room. Next, that changes everything. I mean, it does mean we have a couple of cards that we're just not gonna play. I saw it before, and I was like, that'd be really, really fun. Wouldn't that be amazing? So... Lost Arsenal patch 1.2.2. Today's patch is another small bug fix. Follow up to the Lost Arsenal update. Also includes a few patches. Blah 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 blah. Here's a full list of changes. Fixed an undo issue affecting certain spells. Recast by Echo Vault. Heh. Fixed Echo Vault. Cool. Echo Vault. Fixed Melted Treasure spell with upgrades incorrectly requiring more than 50 gold. Fixed Jackstraps dealing 2 damage instead of 3 when descending units. Interesting. Fixed bug where units in stasis would not have their rally effects triggered when a troop unit is spawned. Cool. When fixed where Mage Blade would not incorporate the magic power of units in stasis. Interesting. Eka Celestial Spellweaver stats increased from 15.8, 25.8, 35.8 to 25.30, 35. Interesting. Stasis Crystal ability Emerge. This will cooldown reduced from 3 to 1. Cool. Weapons cash ember cost increased. Yeah, that's for a good change. Spoiler change. Fixed Echo Vault. Incorrectly sacrificing non-imp targets when recasting important work. Fixed Awoken Rail Spike, sometimes not applying cost bonus to draw cards. Fixed Awakening Thicket Engine Upgrade Crucible Extension being missed from certain card pools. Restoring Retreats Ember cost reduced back down from 2 to 1. Healing reduced down. Titan Channel Soul Guard Tier 1 and 2 stat gain from Resurgence increased, and prevented your Manifold Artifact from incorrectly duping Siren Star Song Room card to all floors. Alright. Well, let's go with the original plan. Well, we're not playing Frenzied Sword this turn, because I really want to double play the Ritual Tome. We're not going to be able to play Ice Storm here. Alrighty, Moon Pixie! We'll play this one here in the front. Thanks, Dominion's Eye. Oh, wait a second! Oh, wait a second. That's fine. Ritual Tome. Freeze. Alrighty. What did I just cast? Did I cast Gravity or Starstruck? It was Starstruck, right? I think it was Starstruck. Alright, Ritual Tome. How do we appropriately deal with these guys? But the Nameless Siren still dies. And if that happens, I'm not gonna lie, we kind of just lose. Stupid Chosen Ardent? Man, I hate this unit. With a fiery passion that consumes my soul. So how are we supposed to deal with this? I mean, we can try, but I don't think we win this now. I think this is a lost cause at this point. Well, I mean, we're still gonna try. No reason not to. Ice Storm! There we go. Got the unit I needed. Killed. Has been eliminated. we definitely want to play the Ritual Tome last. I'd rather just take 3 damage here. Rather just take 6 damage. Well... yeah, we're just gonna... I don't think we have it. Next, now everybody's sapped into oblivion at this point. I mean, I can kill him. It's not gonna be pretty. Alright, gotta place a conduit here. Descend. I think the fact that they made that change without my knowledge is actually the end of this run. So there's going to be a lot of situations where, in theory, we should be able to clear everything out just fine. But we're not going to be able to. Yeah, I'm just gonna end it there. So, I could go through a whole bunch of time trying to min-max this entire fight. Luna Coven, level up. Unlocking Silver Ink. Consume! Apply attuned and 3 magic powers, spells in hand. Hell yeah. Alrighty. But what needed to be done is... I needed to have known that they made that change and made that fix. So I am a little upset, but it's not the end of the world. At the end of the day, it's just a video game. Pretty much everything else is going well. We needed to have not gotten rid of that room. Then we would have been able to place it in the bottom room. And since we didn't have the... since we weren't fighting against Savage... we were playing against the Entropy, not Savage, Seraph. So the bird guys that deal damage if there's nobody there wasn't going to be spawning. So we were allowed to have our bottom floor be the room to do 50 damage and clear out all the enemies that absolutely shred our front line. And then after that, you know, we just continue up the same plan of Echo Chamber and Siren Song to just deal with everything else. But turns out, yeah, just picking up the Mirror Manifold, it was a waste of my my resources in this case. And don't get me wrong, it's still a good room, or it's still a good an artifact, but we did not need it at all. This run, that is what caused us to lose the run. So, not the end of the world. After that, I guarantee you, if you'd pretty much do everything the exact same way, from start to finish that we did it, same deck and all that, I could guarantee you would have beaten the game with that. So 'Tis but a shame. I guess we're not winning with Luna Coven again anytime soon. Thank you all so much for tuning on in. Distant Cliffs.
Goodbye, little Luna. I will see you soon.
The new moon has come, sister. Has your magic waned already?
Yes, unfortunately. You would think after thousands of cycles, one would get used to the temporary losing of their magic.
I suppose I cannot relate. I do not know what wielding magic is like.
If I were to describe it, it feels like being in perfect harmony with the stars and the moon, as if you were an extension of their light. And when you lose it, it feels like a piece of yourself is gone silent. It's as if your limbs were suddenly bound, and you're left waiting, hoping for the moon to return to lift the weight.
That sounds terrible.
It is terrible. Which is why I am thankful that you agreed to uphold my duties during this time.
Of course, as a silent, it is our duty. We may not wield magic, but our bodies do not wane with the moon like yours. Was there something in particular you needed me to do?
Yes, actually. We still know relatively little of the Health Folk. I need you, brother, to learn their ways.
You mean you want me to mingle with them?
Yes, exactly. Speak with them. Understand them. If we are to make hell our new home, we must learn to adapt to the people here.
But have you seen them? They are quite strange. And what would I even say to them? I am not accustomed to casual conversation.
You don't have to prepare a speech, brother. Just talk. Who knows? You might even learn to enjoy their company. Now, if you'll excuse me, I must recuperate until the moon returns. I'm counting on you, brother.
Learn their ways. How hard can it be?
We're going to get the entire gold conversation all over again. Right. I wish I could, you know, it's so minor. But I wish there was a place for me to see old conversations again. Like, it would have, I don't know where it'd be. I guess logbook? Library, same difference. It's the exact same thing. Settings. Other. Shame. Alrighty. Well, I'm tired. I'm exhausted. I am also sad that that last run died. But them's the works. Have a good one, everybody.
Shiny.